Hey guys, Noir here. Not back with JP Dokkan, but I'm going to talk about Global Dokkan and what is blowing up the community, which is global shaft, guys. Hashtag global shaft. All right, so for those of you who don't know what's going on, basically Global's getting the Dokkan Fest for physical beers right before the anniversary. Now, technically, JP got it right after the 5th year anniversary, so you guys are getting it much earlier. And it's supposed to incentivize you to burn your stones before you hop into the anniversary, which means, hey, I got to pick up more stones, so I got to spend more money, which is, a scummy strategy in a way, but I mean, as a business person, it's the smartest strategy. But they screwed you guys. They really did. So just to show you here, you'll see on the screen, this is the JP version of the Beerus banner. So we got the new Whis, who's very, very good. Beerus is great, very offensive. You got to build a team around him, which is kind of his only downside, to really maximize his potential. But he's really good. And then Cooler, probably the best TUR Dokkan Fest unit in the game, still, at least in my opinion. Namek Goku, yeah, sure, and then you've got Transforming Physical Vegeta, Blue Kaioken Goku, and the Dokkan Fest Beerus, because this is a Beerus banner. So yeah, okay, this was the banner. But for Global, they swapped out Cooler. Like I said, probably one of the best TURs in this game, for the Strength Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, who's returning for the first time. Now, the reason why it's a shaft, and why I completely in agreement with all of you guys. Like, this is bad. Like, if you were planning to summon on this banner, you should not summon on this banner. As great as Whis and Beerus are, you just don't need to summon, because the anniversary is right around the corner. You want as many stones as possible for that, because you want the best chances to grab the blue fusions or any of the other Dokkan Fest units on the banner, like Trunks, Zamasu, AGL Gogeta, physical full power Broly. So yeah, this incentivizes you not to spend, because you have Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken on the banner. Now, I mean, if you like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, the strength one, and want to summon for him, by all means, it's up to you. I'm not telling you what you should do, but I'm giving you recommendations. If you're a free-to-play player, small spender, if you're a big spender or whale like Resh on Global, you can do whatever you want, man. I'm not gonna dictate what you should do, but the reason why this is bad is because everyone was saving coins for this banner in particular to buy Cooler with the red coins. And yeah, he's not here, so you're not getting Cooler, who leads probably the best category in the game, Transformation Boost, because the majority of Dokkan Fest units are Transformation category units, so he leads them, right? And the best part about Cooler, in addition, is his kit he's a support before he transforms, and then he's a hard hitter if you decide to make him an active skill and make him a hard hitter. But he leads the fusions, the LR Blue fusions. You could put them on the team and put Cooler off rotation, and he'd still help the team. Like, he's not useless. Like, for example, this Transforming Vegeta, who leads one of the better categories, like Pure Saiyans. It has all the hard hitters, supports, whatever. But you don't like him on leading the team, because when you throw him off rotation, he doesn't do anything for your team. So that's the stark contrast between Cooler and Vegeta. But yeah, I mean, this isn't smart by them. Like, here's my perspective, and I'll talk about it more later for the podcast. I'll give you more thoughts. But initially, I thought Cooler wasn't gonna come back, and everyone thought I was crazy. But I was like, look, he came out in March for you guys, like right before, or February, March, something like that, right before a Bardock banner, I'm pretty sure. And that's 3 months, 4 months, and unfortunately, they don't really bring back Dokkan Fest units that fast. They usually wait 5-6 months. And unfortunately, that's not how it should go. Like, I think that's a downside to how Akatsuki handles Dokkan Fest units, personally. They shouldn't wait that long to bring them back. And this is the perfect example, because the goal of this Beerus Dokkan Fest banner before the anniversary is to drain your stones. And what better way than to throw in SGR Cooler, one of the best TR units to drain your stones before the anniversary. Like, that wasn't the smart business decision if that was their goal. And that should have been their goal, because that's how I would do it if I was running Akatsuki. But anyways, yeah, they definitely screwed you guys, because that nobody wants to summon on. Like, nobody should. You know, I'm not saying you shouldn't, but like no one should. And if you want to throw some stones, go ahead. But what makes it worse is that I think everyone in the community, you know, Goresh, all the global players, and even, you know, Truth and Talon and I were saying, like, yeah, you might want to skip the LRs in the banner before, which was the dual Dokkan Fest of Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Vegeta. Like, you had the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. We were kind of saying, like, yeah, I mean, if you want to, go ahead, but maybe I'd save those red coins for Cooler, who's coming next, because we made the assumption that Cooler's going to be on the Beerus banner, and yeah, we were wrong. Now, okay, this brings me to a couple of different points. The first one I want to bring is Global First Exclusives really good for Global? I mean, the reason why I'm saying that, and I know most of you in the comments are going to be like, oh, you're just a JP hater, blah, blah, blah. But I'm saying, because Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken came out in December for Global, he had to come back eventually. They weren't going to wait a full year like they did with Hit, right? So, when would they bring him back? This seems like the best banner to bring him back, timing-wise, not like as a complete banner in unto itself, but timing-wise, because it's been 6 months. And then Cooler, like I said, because they stick to this 5 to 6 months returns of Dokkan Fest, at least from the initial banner, that means that Cooler was 3 months. They'd swap him out. I made that suggestion. People thought I was crazy, but, you know, I'm sorry. I spoke it into existence, and here we are. Now, like, the scheduling is why I think Global First exclusives are bad, because it really makes it difficult for everyone to see that, hey, we can't predict anything anymore. And I mean, it makes sense. They want to capitalize on Global First, make people unsure of what's coming so they can't save. That was the advantage Global had compared to JP, but now they're eliminating that advantage altogether. Like, they're making you very wary of wherein to spend your stones or how to save, because you just don't know what's coming around the corner. Yes, for the most part you do, but like, this is a huge change up for the worse. You know, if we had Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken in our banner, and then all of a sudden, you know, you guys got Cooler, then that's like, oh, it's like panic mode for everyone. Like, I gotta buy, I gotta get more stones, blah blah blah. So there is that advantage, but I don't know, man. It really messes with your schedule into predicting of what you guys initially had the advantage of predicting. So maybe it's not that good for Global to get Global First exclusives, but for the most part, you guys are really hyped about it, so that's why you guys are getting it. And the second point I wanted to make with regards to Cooler not being on the banner is, what are you guys gonna do with like your red coins now? Because, like, yes, you could now save it for the anniversary, which has the LR Gohan, the LR Cell. I honestly wouldn't pick up LR Cell unless you really want the collection purposes, sure. But the most bang for your buck is probably LR Gohan. Again, spend all your stones, get all the red coins. You might just pull like 4 copies from him on your summons. Like, you could get that lucky, or you could get completely shafted, get nothing, and then you can buy your a card with the stones, the coins. The other the thing people keep saying is like, well, he could come back on the anniversary banners. Like, he could replace STR Boo on that Vegito banner. Here, let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. And here's the thing. I don't think they've ever changed anniversary banners. Like, ever. Like, they think Cooler is going to replace him. Not going to happen. Because I don't think they've ever changed the anniversary banners. And so, like, that, if it did happen, that'd be great. Like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think it'd be awesome, because that gives way more value to the Vegito banner. And you guys just go all in on the Vegito banner, personally speaking. But the Gogeta one's not bad. It's not a slouch into itself. I mean, yeah, we're all kind of tired of pulling Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but, like, or at least I am. Like, Omega's a great Dokkan Fest unit who's got an amazing Easy Ace. Same with Janemba. Like, it's hard to, you know, say that one's absolutely superior than the other, but if it was cooler on the Vegito banner, yeah, I would say you guys definitely go in. You go in hard. But my point is, I'm 99.9% sure they won't change the anniversary banners, which means when is cooler coming back? Like, I have no idea when he's coming back. And I think Goresh was saying, like, when is In Future Gohan? Because I don't think he came back since his initial banner either. So, again, my other point was, like, I don't know if Global First Exclusives is really good for Global because you have no clue as to what's going to happen when banners or units are coming back on specific banners. And to that, I say, welcome to JP, because that's how we feel. We have no clue what's going on. We're on the forefront, and you guys are on a divergent forefront. Like, you guys are on something on the front trying to figure out whether or not you want to spend or save. It's if their strategy is to make global players on edge as to save or to spend, well, I guess they're being successful on that end, at least overall. In terms of this specific banner, no one should sub it on this banner. Not at all. Like, no one should go in. But anyways, I just thought I'd give them a few quick glimpses into my thoughts as to, yeah, this is definitely a hashtag global shaft. I'm sorry, guys. I wish you guys got cooler, because running the fusions, if you manage to pull them on the cooler's team, I have a showcase for it. It's absolutely insane. People think Last Resort is their best category. No, it's Transformation Boost, guys. And unfortunately, you have STR Boo to lead it for you, but you really want STR Cooler to lead probably the best team that the Fusions can run on. So, let me know what you guys think. Is it really a global shaft? Do you think it's not a big deal? Are you more pissed than Goresh's? Because he was livid. Oh my god. In the chats, he just was blowing up. You saw, if anything, go see his summoning video. He really laid out his thoughts. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you're new here and like this kind of thoughts of the discussions, let me know. Hit that like button, leave a comment. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button if you'd like what you're seeing. And I'll catch y'all next time. Nolar out.